Hello again, boys and girls, and welcome to Pleasant Pathways from Poppy. It is another storytelling time. Today we have a book that we actually read, The Little Engine That Could. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. And today this is one of another in that series, I Knew You Could. This is a good challenge for you this morning. Maybe if you're getting ready for your studies, you say, I just don't feel really good today. I'm not ready to go to work. I can't think very clearly or something, or maybe I'm just not ready for school. Well, the little engine says, I know you can, and when you get done with it, you'll be able to say those very gratifying words, I knew you could. So there you go. Little Engine That Could by Craig Dorfman, and we will begin reading now. Again, a little picture of the little engine. Everybody's smiling in this whole thing. That's a good thing. Everybody's always smiling. Makes you happy. Okay, here we go. Again, keep an eye on all the smiles. I knew you could, and you knew it too, that you'd come out of the top after all you've been through. And from here, you'll go farther and see brand new sights. You'll face brand new hills that rise to new heights. I wish I could show you the stops that you'll visit, but that isn't my choice for you to make, is it? Instead, I can tell you some lessons and tales that I've learned and relearned in my time on the rails. Stories from the engine about his time on the rails. Not sure whether to call him a he or a she, but we'll find out. First of all, you must find your own track so you can start right away and not be held back. But which track is yours? Well, that all depends on which way it's going and where it might end. Different tracks wind around, over, under, and through, so pick out the one that works best for you. Though the track you start on will feel like the one, you might take a few more before you are done. And now, with your eyes on your new destination, start up your wheels and roll out of the station. There he goes on his own tracks. Look at the many different ways that he could go. That's the way it is in life, isn't it? You have to make the right choices and go the right direction for your life to be meaningful, don't you? On your new trip, you'll make plenty of stops in deep river valleys and on high mountain tops. Some will surprise you and some will be planned, and you'll roll through each one saying, I think I can. Dark outside now, huh? You'll go through tunnels surrounded by dark, and you'll wish for a light or even a spark. You might get scared or a little bit sad, wondering if maybe your track has gone bad. So here's some advice to help ease your doubt. The track you took in might also go out. So steady yourself and just keep on going. Before you know it, some light will be showing, and then you'll be out heading to a new place. You'll be ready for the next tunnel that you have to face. These days, people talk a lot about the light at the end of the tunnel. See it there? That means good things are coming if we just are patient and our word today was faithful and wait on the Lord. Look very closely. You can see the airplanes even smiling. Sometimes you'll look up and see planes in the sky, and you'll think to yourself, I wish I could fly. The cars on the road will seem quick and free. You'll feel stuck on your track and think, I wish that was me. But the plane might wish he could get out of the air, saying, I wish I could travel like that train down there. The cars will watch as you speed right along, and they'll say to each other, "Look how fast and how strong." Don't worry about not being a car or a plane. Just enjoy the trip you'll take as a train. Car, train, plane, doesn't matter how you travel, as long as you get there, right? Look at the happy children greeting the train. Don't be afraid to toot your own horn if you need to be heard or there are people to warn, or if being yourself just makes you so proud that you want to share it and sing it out loud. You're just so happy you want to burst, don't you? It makes you so happy to see this little engine that could, and the children are so happy to see him or her also. You'll follow your track through twists and through bends and stop at new stops and pick up new friends. They'll all come aboard with smiles and greetings. You'll have such great times with all the people that you're meeting. We have a friend, and maybe one sad face on the little engine. Wonder why? Let's see. On the days when you're sad and feel you can't go, speak up and ask a friend for a tow. That's what friends do, so don't be afraid. You do the same. If your friend needed aid, aid is help. And the red engine here is helping the little engine get up that hill. Sometimes we all need help, don't we? Look at that great picture there. That's awesome. You might stop at some stops that you never have toured and look for new friends, but they won't come aboard. So you'll have to head out with a creak and a groan, setting out once again on your track, all alone. Try to remember that the world is so wide, full of all kinds of people with their own trains to ride. Just stay true to yourself as you travel your track, no second guessing and no looking back. Never look back, always look ahead. That's what the little engine is doing. Sometimes when you look back, you might see what happened and you might not want to see that. Look ahead, always striving forward. Better days ahead. Up into the big city now. Look at this. Once you're on the right track, you'll probably say, "This one is mine. I'm here to stay." Try to enjoy the track that you choose. Stop now and then to take in the views. Sometimes it's good to travel. I like to travel on country roads and see all the sights and sounds that are out there. Sometimes you travel a road every day and you never know what's there. You have to stop and look at it to recognize that there's some beautiful things out there to see. That's what the little engine is doing this morning. Like he's getting cleaned up a bit. If you rush forward as a general rule before you arrive, you could run out of fuel. Don't overwork, but save up some strength. That way, every day you can travel great lengths. Getting some fuel, getting cleaned up, ready to go out of the roundhouse again and find the right track. Uh-oh, going up a mountain again. Look at the look on his face. I knew you could. I think you can. You'll need all the strength on the days when you're stuck or tired or sad or just out of luck. When your belief in yourself doesn't feel quite so pure and your "I think I can" doesn't sound quite so sure. Have days like that? Sometimes days just don't click, do they? But then there are better days that are coming. You just have to be patient and faithful. Think he's going to make it? That's when to push and strive and to strain. Show the world you're not a giving up train. And you're wise if you know that doing your best means that sometimes you should just slow down and rest. Speeding through your whole trip will bring only sorrow. So slow down today to be happy tomorrow. Don't have to do things quickly, do you? Sometimes it's best to take your time and do them right. It's a good message from the engine this morning. Here we are at the end. Look at the beautiful, beautiful rainbow. That's God's promise, isn't it? There's more about life that you'll learn as you go, because figuring things out on your own helps you grow. Just trust in yourself and you'll climb every hill. Say, I think I can. I think I can. And you know what? You will. Great, great story. I love the engine stories because they inspire us to do sometimes things that we didn't think we could. Isn't it great when you finish a job and you know it's done well and you look back on it and say, you know, I had doubts about myself, but after I worked hard and after I promised myself that I would do my very best and the result is always a good one, it's just a great, great feeling to look back on that, isn't it? Hope you remember the little engine today. He did need a little help. He did have to find the right tracks. He did have to look at all the scenery around about him, but he made it through because he knew he could. Have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow for another Pleasant Pathways from Poppy's storytelling time. Have a great day.